So today we begin our first ever cup run. In other news, we're second. I know. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Going Pro with me, Dan, aka D-Boy Plays. And if you look at that form, I don't know how, but we are in second. The boys have been playing their legs off for the last few months. Obviously, we had the Udinese and Empoli games. We were fifth at the end of that run. Unbeaten in November. Beating teams like Roma, Inter Milan. Huge. Inter Milan have dropped off a little bit this season, so I feel like we took advantage of some poor form there. Annoying loss to Torino here. 87th minute winner for them. Really, really frustrating. Beat Sassuolo 1-0, even though they had a man sent off right at the end of the game, which maybe makes me a little bit nervous about today's game. Beating Brescia as well. But we're second. How? I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's working for us, but it is. We are second. So that's nice. That's a nice thing to have around Christmas time for the team. Playing their skin off. It's absolutely fantastic. And today we are starting our cup run. We've got Sassuolo. Like I say, we just had them in the league. Beat them only 1-0, but I am optimistic because they're not doing particularly amazing. They're last in the league, which is why it was very frustrating to just scrape a win against them. But I feel like we can get into a good start and hopefully start a cup run. I have looked a little bit ahead of who we might be playing. If we get through, we will be playing Inter Milan again. I know we have just beaten them, but it was a bit of a slog. That sending off, I feel like, helped us out a lot. If we look at some of the wins against the big boys, we haven't made it easy. Obviously, we went a goal up, they equalised, we managed to get the win. Inter Milan, we went a goal down. That red card, like I say, I think really, really helped us out. Brescia, I think, we were 2 goals up, then conceded. We are still a little bit sloppy at the back, which is a bit frustrating. In other news, we are missing possibly our best player. Noah Jean Holm picked up a knock in the last match, and he is out for 2 to 4 weeks. He is also wanted as well by Napoli, who, I mean, they're in 7th. He's not going to leave to go to Napoli. They're only in 7th. We're in 2nd. Surely he'll stick around. But yeah, without him, obviously that feels like a big loss. He's one of our best players. Hopefully the boys can perform well without him, though. That does mean that Manquant is going to be getting some starts. And we are looking a little bit thin at the top. If we did have another injury to either Salcedo or Manquant, we'd probably have to tweak the formation because there's no way we can sort that out. I am looking into it, though. I am looking into some backup strikers. Obviously, we've got the likes of Maria and Pedrosi, but Pedrosi's also injured, and Maria is terrible. Like I say, though, today we are starting our cup run. We have Sassuolo. We're at home. That puts us in good stead. I'm confident going into this one. Again, based on how the lads have been playing, we really should be winning this. If we do lose this, I will be a little bit frustrated. Starting to see a lot of the team starting to gel. We have made some subtle tweaks to the tactic as we've been going along. Most notably, it was originally on full tempo. I've brought that back up a little bit. It was encouraging passing to space. I got rid of that and it sort of helped us a little bit more. And we're going for shorter passing and work the ball into the box. It is a gegenpress, so we are sort of, right on their heels, but at the same time, we're sort of moving the ball slickly around. And it is kind of working for us. So, fingers crossed. Like I say, I am optimistic. Fingers crossed, though. We are also without Abimbe. He's out for a couple of weeks. So Coley's getting the start. Let's jump in. Let's see how we do. I'm excited. Our first, I'm calling it a cup run. We've never made it past the first round in any cup. So it would be nice to get something, right? It'd be nice to do something here. I trust you guys to get out there and make a difference. Manquant, good luck to you. It's your first proper start really this season. Salcedo has kind of started scoring again. He got 2 goals in our last game. Before that, hadn't scored in about 8 or 9, so I'm hoping he can continue that trend and gets a couple more goals. The only player I am worried about in their team is Dembele. Leon striker in real life. Very, very good player. I do rate him, so let's just see how we get on. Starting things off, Sassuolo have an attack, but we've picked the ball up. Lovely. Coley, where are you going with it? Back to Kreshki. Plays it in the middle to home. Busquets, out to Coley. Lovely ball. He's brought down in the box by, I'm going to assume that person is Greek, and I can't say your name, so sorry, mate. Kyriakopoulos. That's my guess on it. And we have a penalty. Who steps up for the penalty today? Because we do have a few people that can do them. It is Palumbo. Oh, big save from Galini there. Thought that might have been a follow-up penalty. That's annoying, because now Palumbo's rating is going to absolutely dip and his confidence is just going to plummet. Sassuolo have a corner. Played in, cleared. Are we going to get on the end of it? No, they play it back out to Traore. Kyriakopoulos. I've learned how to say it now, so I'm going to say it every time. Ooh, unlucky. Unlucky shot there. Sometimes I can get the names right. Not often, though. We know it's not often. I have just noticed they've got a right back with the surname Holm. Should I try and sign Holm just because his surname is Holm? So we have 3 homes. Basically, we're not really making a save here. We're just trying to get like a portfolio of property now. Dembele in the middle, sends it wide. Yeah, I mean, right wing back is an area we do need to improve, so I'm thinking about it. It's seriously crossing my mind. Traore with a free kick, played in, finds Dembele. He plays out to Parola. Of course, we had him last season. That was a long-range effort from Traore. It's not really working for us today. Last little bit of encouragement just before we go into the break. It is 0-0. At least we aren't losing. We are controlling possession. Let's try and take a little bit more advantage of that. Palumbo's sort of his ratings come back up a little bit. Coley's on a booking. Really don't need Coley getting sent off, but I have no other option. Traore in the middle now. Plays it over the top. Dembele's got plenty of space to run into. No fouls. Good, he sends it over. Do that all day long, mate. You can absolutely sky it every single time. I'm noticing that Thiago Holm is looking pretty knackered out there, and I think, yeah, my assistant is saying the same. I think we're going to take you off. We'll bring on Della Morte. And I think I will take off Palumbo and we'll bring on Diambo. That'll do for now. Just a couple of changes. Try and score a winning goal. See what you can do for us. Yeah, we have got work ball into box, but we're not actually getting that many shots away, which is a little bit frustrating. I mean, there's a bit of me that might change it to shoot on sight soon. Let's just have a little look. What could we do to help with this? Yeah, it's just getting the shots away. I mean, I might take off work ball into box, see if it does any favours to us. Likely not to. Might make a couple of changes as well. Oh, we've got a free kick though. Diambo. It's a bit far out for him, I think. Yeah, good save from Galini. Yeah, way too far out. He's not. No chance. Salcedo has got a very bad rating, so I might be taking him off soon, unless he gets a goal anytime. No, I think. Oh, we've got another highlight. Kyriakopoulos. See, I've learnt it now, so I can say it. Or I've learnt it in a way. Coley, no foul. All right, played in. Good catch from Rizzo. Let's start this up again. Quick distribution. Come on, where are you going? There you go. Big kick from Rizzo. Does he find a teammate? No, he doesn't. And Sassuolo have the ball again. Back with Maguire. They've got Harry Maguire as well in defence, which is an interesting signing. Harry Maguire at Sassuolo, and they're bottom of the league. Don't know if there's any correlation between those two things. Probably not. Shouldn't really. I think he's offside there. Yeah, his name's not popped up in the corner, so I'm guessing that is offside. Right, time to make some changes. Salcedo. Oh, God, what do you do here? I might take Salcedo off for. I mean, we've got this kid, Squizzato. Oh my God. I mean, he doesn't look particularly great, but I don't really have any other options. I don't have any strikers. There's nobody I can push forward. Unless, let's have a little look through here. Busquets, can you play any further forward? I mean, I feel like he could. He looks like he's good enough to do it. I mean, I'm just gonna try something. I know he's not got the rate in there, but I feel like he could do it. You'll be fine. Salcedo, dropping you back in here, and I will take off Salcedo for Calvano. You haven't played in a while. There you go, mate. Nice to get a little run around for you. Put Manquant in the middle. And I think I'll take off Krejci because he's on that booking. I'll bring on Beso. Right. Make an impact. We are playing Busquets out of position, but you look at his stats, and I feel like he could do a job as an attacking midfielder. Maybe not with the shoot in front of things, but he's a good enough player. We might be taking this to penalties, by the looks of things, and I have taken off some decent strikers. Let's chuck work ball into box again, because we are starting to get a little bit more fruitful with shooting, and I might go a bit more direct as well. Yeah, I know. Play him in a position he knows. Okay. Looks like we've got extra time to do now, and I believe you get an extra sub. I hope you get an extra sub, because some of these boys look absolutely knackered. Absolutely dead to the world. I'm looking at Yuri, I'm looking at Coley. Diambo plays it in the box, can't find a teammate, and now Pinamonti looks like he's going to start a big counter-attack. Plays it back to Thorsvet. Rogerio, Solbakken, Mascarelli, or Mascarel. Thorsvet again. Plays in Pinamoto. Good stop from Rizzo. Huge save. Now they have a corner. Traore standing over it. Played into the box. Cleared by Coley only as far as Mascarel. Good tackle, Busquets. We've given away a free kick just outside the box. Is this in his range? What a save, Rizzo. Keeping us in the game. Absolute workhorse. Traore now. Crosses it in. No last minute. There you go. Good clearance. Get out to him. Another little bit of encouragement, and I might make a change, God, look at all the red. Everyone's absolutely knackered out there. I do have 2 more subs, actually. I mean, realistically, I've got to do St. Luce, bring you in, and probably a centre-back. Let's take off Butera for Camiliano. That's about all I can do, because Macchione and Camiliano are about the same ability. I'm not going to swap keepers, and Squitato's a kid. So it would be a bit cruel to throw him in. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Probably not as far as changes. I mean, realistically, just hang on till the penalties, lads. Maguire. Farmer Maguire. Moving it around. Plays it all the way home. Let's lose this direct ball, actually. Might up our tempo. Parola in the middle to Solbakken. Back to Parola. Ferrari now. Moving it around very nicely, Sassuolo. We're struggling to get the ball here. Any chance, lads, you feel like putting a tackle in? Good pressure. Keep it up. Go on, close him all the way down. Well done, Coley. Good interception. Are we going to get anything after this now? So, going to play a teammate in. Plays it back to Calvano. He dinks it in the middle. I think Manquant was offside then. Yeah, he was. Okay, that's the end of the first half of extra time. We're making it difficult for ourselves, aren't we? I mean, you look at the stats. An argument could be made of bar possession. It's pretty even. It's pretty even, but we need to dig deep now. I mean, I've done fire up. I see, fire up's such a funny one, because I always feel like fire up, you'd be G'ing them on to do something good, but I've noticed this year it just tanks morale. Coley looks absolutely exhausted. Okay, well, let's get into this. This is going to be stressful now, isn't it? Wow, our goalkeeper's a better penalty taker than one of our centre-backs. Well, if it gets that far down, that is nervous. We have home advantage. Make it count. Come on, lads. Get out there. Have a good one. Rizzo, do your best in goal. Everyone else, good luck. Right, Pinamonti steps up. 1-0 to Sassuolo. This is going to be the Sassuolo counter. This is going to be our counter. St. Luce steps up. Equalise. If I had one gripe with the Zealand skin, and I love it for a lot of reasons, but the one thing I do get annoyed about is there is no penalty shootout counter. 2-1 to Sassuolo. Busquets stepping up. Come on, Busquets. Big moment for you now. I thought they'd got a hand on that then. And I know penalties are a proper lottery. They really are. 3-2 to Sassuolo. Like, anybody shooting really should be scoring. If a goalkeeper can get a hand on it, then that is a bit of luck. Coley stepping up. Don't let me down, Coley. I thought he'd hit the post and it was going to be out. 3-3. Traore now for Sassuolo. Stepping up. Rizzo, got to react a little bit quicker than that. 4-3 to Sassuolo. Della Morte to keep us in the fight. He's been with us the whole time. Gets it in again. Bit of a weak penalty, that one. Bit nervous. Solbakken now. He scores. Right. Diambo, I believe, stepping up now. You've got to score this one, Diambo. To keep us in the fight. To keep us having any chance of getting through to the next round. Wouldn't it? It would be so typical. Me wanting to have a cup run. Good pen. Me wanting to have a cup run, and then our first time we actually even contemplate having a cup run, we don't get through. Maguire for number 6. He's got it. I've run out of fingers, obviously, so 6. Can we get an equaliser again? Can we keep ourselves in the game? Basically, whatever happens, we always have to match or their penalties now. So Calvano has to score. Calvano has to get this in. Come on. He does. Good. Good. Right, Ferrari stepping up for Sassuolo. Rizzo, come on, man. Big save. Oh, so close. Unlucky. 7-6 in penalties. This is ridiculous. Here's a question for anyone watching. What is the longest penalty shootout you've had on Football Manager that you can remember? I think the longest one I've had, I don't think I got through all the players, but I think it was 9. Vardan Manquant equalised. I think it went up to our 9th penalty. We're at 7 at the moment. Big save from Rizzo. Cerasoli misses his penalty. It could be Cerasoli. Doesn't matter because he's irrelevant because he missed his pen. Right, Mbeso. Come on, lad. For the boys. Help us get through. Big pen. We're through to the next round. God, we made it difficult for ourselves, but we do make it through to the next round of the Coppa Italia. They're all going to be absolutely exhausted, and we've got a game in 3 days, I believe, in the league. But that does mean we will have Inter Milan in the next round. How much? 9k? That's not that much, is it? Good lord. Yeah, Palermo also relying on penalties. Fair enough. Seems to be a trend for this one. What I'm going to do, fast forward a little bit and we'll come back for the Lecce match. Let's let these boys have a good day's rest and hopefully we can get a win in that one as well. Okay, so jumping into our match against Lecce, they are in 19th. And last season we had a bit of an issue playing against a team in 19th. Hopefully we don't continue that trend into this match. There aren't many changes to the team. I've brought on Macchioni and done a little bit of rotation at the back, but we don't have the depth at the moment, so incoming injury probably. Let's not continue last season's problems against teams in 19th. Let's go into this one and let's rectify that and let's try and beat them. Yeah, let's have a good game here today, please, boys. feed off that albeit tenuous victory we just got, but let's jump into this one and try and hit the ground running. Yeah, it's only Lecce. Just think about that. Always say that to yourselves, lads. It's only Lecce. Ball played forward. We don't get... Oh, well, there we go. We've got the ball now. Rui plays it to Macchioni. Kreschke plays it forward to Busquets. Botera now. Forward with Salcedo. Tries to play in Coley, but Coley doesn't read the run. And now Lecce have the ball. Played back to their keeper, Sportiello. He plays it into Laverbe. Blin. now plays it wide to Gendry. We do need to press on these lads a little bit more. They're a bit... For some reason, we're not closing down on them as much, which is a bit frustrating. There you go. Salcedo picking up the ball. Can he get a goal here? Yes, he can. Absolute rocket. Lovely goal from Eddie Salcedo in the first 3 minutes. Come on. Let's build on that. You love to see it. Really good work from him. He made it all by himself. Closed down Basharotto. Charges it towards their box and absolutely cannons it. Keeper didn't stand a chance. Good start. This is some of the football. I'm going to put the league on here. This is some of the football that we have played in recent matches, and it's good to see. It's good to see them getting forward. Look at that. We're up in second still. 4 points behind AC Milan. I don't want to call this. Is there a possibility we could win the league? If we win the league, we'll wrap this thing up after 4 seasons. That's awesome. Ball played forward to Salcedo. Any chance of a second? Good save from Sportiello. I don't think we would wrap it. If we did win the league this season, I think we'd still give it one more go, because it'd be fun to do a run in Europe as well with them. I think that because it has been playing on my mind for this season, just because we've been doing well. Obviously, the number one target is try and win the league, which hopefully we'll do at some point. And if we can, we'll probably do one more season afterwards, just to sort of give them a chance playing with them. Oh, hit the post. Play a season with them in Europe. Show you some European games with them. See if we can maybe do back-to-back winning the leagues. But we'd probably call the season after that, or call the save after that, I should say. Just because I like I say, the end goal was to get them back into the league. And then I do what I do want to do once we've achieved that, hopefully when we achieve it, I'm saying not if, when we achieve winning the league, what I will do is sort of simulate sort of a few years ahead, maybe 5 seasons, and then possibly, Sassuolo, you got to score them, lad. 5 seasons and then maybe 10 seasons ahead, just to see how they do, and then we can sort of, check in on them in the future and see if we've set them up for an optimistic future. 1-0 up at half time though, from a Salcedo goal. Good work from him. Good work from the boys. Keep this up. Keep this energy up. Stats, we're doing really well. Although possession, we're a little bit lacking. Coley throws it to Manquant. Why is Coley taking the throw in? He's a right back. Shouldn't be taking the throws on the left-hand side. Palumbo to Macchioni. In the middle now with Busquets. He's got a bit of room. Plays it wide. Botera crosses it in. Home scores, but is it a goal? Yes, it is. I've just seen it pop up down here. Again, one of my favourite things about this skin is that you don't have to worry about VAR challenges, because you can see it happening all the way down there. I think they did try to fix that, so there was a bit of suspense. But I'm happy that it pops up, because it's nice to see. Good goal from home. Really good header. 2-0 up. Come on. Have we broken the curse? The curse of 19th place. Come on. Keep this up. We will make some changes soon. You might notice that I tend to do all my changes around the 60th and 75th minute, and I don't know why. I don't know why that's sort of a habit. Home, he's got a bit of a knock. I mean, we'll bring on Delamorte. And again, let's take off Krechki because your rating's not ideal. Let's bring on Camiliano because he needs some game time, and we are winning. Help us hang on to the result. Get out there, have some fun, play some nice football. Palumbo with a free kick, plays it in, cleared by Blin, but only as far as Camiliano. He's tackled by Bertie. He plays the ball wide to Gallo. Great ball down the line from him. Finds Villa Libre. Okay. We're not going to panic. We're not going to panic. It's fine. It's only one goal. Defence is still pretty leaky as a team. I thought I'd made some good improvements, but apparently I haven't. They've got a throw in our half. In the middle with Blin. Joan. Bertie now takes it into the box. Sends it over though. Fine. Was that... Oh no, it was tackled. Okay. Just get rid. Get rid, lads. Just clear it. Okay, not that. Not let Gonzalez get a goal. Okay, we go back in. Can we not, lads? Can we not make this really difficult for ourselves? Busquets is looking tired out there. I'm going to have to take him off for Diambo. And again, What do you do at the back? Maybe we bring... I'm going to bring on Kumatio. I trust Kumatio at the back. And St. Luce is still carrying a bit of a knock, so I don't want to bring him on. He's just there for numbers. You've got plenty of time left. Don't give them a chance. Catrone. Joan on the ball now. Played in the top. Half cleared by Botera. Busquets with an absolute horror tackle. We were just... we just asked to sub you off, mate, and you're doing that. Okay, that's bad. We've just brought on Delamorte. I don't really want to take you off. Okay, right. Manquant can drop into that spot. He's not having the best of games, so we will bring on Diambo for that. What I will do, this is weird. We're going to go strikerless. Because I'm insane, and I will do that change again. We'll bring on Kumatio. I might still keep it on positive. I will tell them to be more disciplined, though. Can't believe you just got sent off, Busquets. That's so unhelpful. So unhelpful. Bertie with a free kick. Goes for goal. Can't quite find it. Palumbo picks it up now. Can we salvage anything from this? He's going on a hell of a run by himself. Is he going to give it to a teammate? There were so many men in the box then. All you had to do was square it. It was the slowest sprint and the worst cross. It's so frustrating. Again, we were 2-0 up and you've absolutely bottled that, lads. Last little bit of encouragement. Probably nothing out of that. Absolutely lost for words. Busquets, I'm fuming. Yeah, game's finished. I don't care. I've got nothing to say. Yeah, whatever. That's so infuriating. Fine, we're still in third. Fine, we're still third. It's not the end of the world. I mean, Juventus can definitely leapfrog us if they win their next game. That was... Has he had 2 red cards this season? No, that's his first red. Fine. We've had a couple of them, which is a bit annoying. Thiago Holm. We've got a bit of a gap before our Bologna game. I think it's the Christmas break, isn't it? Fine. I'm not happy about that. These boys should be back in time, though. No, will still be a little bit out. Abimbe will be back in time. So we can get you on the bench. Fine. What I will do now, I'll play the Bologna and Napoli games. We'll come back for the Inter match, and if we beat them, what I may do is play the next round, which would be the quarterfinals, wouldn't it? When does the quarterfinal happen, actually? Okay, so start of Feb. So what we'll probably do, or we're hoping to do, next episode, we'll play Inter Milan, hopefully win, and then we'll play whoever we have in the quarterfinal. If we don't, what I might do is I might gloss over the Udinese game, because we've already shown you that, and I might play you against Genoa, because we didn't show you the Genoa game earlier from this season. So it'll either be Inter Milan and quarterfinal, or Inter Milan and Genoa. One of the two options. That's what we'll do in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, though. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, make sure you give it a like, and if you want to continue on this journey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's been everything, though. Look after yourselves. I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao, Bella.